Cheetah Hunt is the premier family coaster at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. Standing only 130 feet tall, this coaster is built for kids and families that visit Busch Gardens, since other rides like Scorpion or Kumba might be too big or not as enjoyable for this demographic. But is Cheetah Hunt really a family attraction? Find out in this review. With 7 other roller coasters at Busch Gardens, the need for a family-friendly thrill coaster was identified, since Cheetah Chase, later renamed Sand Serpent, and Scorpion offered thrilling family rides, and Kumba and Montu offered large, inversion-filled thrill coasters. Not to mention Sheikah's Giant Drop. Thus, Busch Gardens worked to develop a launched coaster that would interact with a new animal habitat to help appease both roller coaster fans and families with children. Opening in 2011, Cheetah Hunt quickly became the most popular roller coaster at Busch Gardens because of its mass appeal. Cheetah Hunt always has, historically, the longest line at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. Though, with Iron Gwazi opening, this does change up this dynamic, as Iron Gwazi's line will be as long, if not longer, than Cheetah Hunt's. But I would suggest rope dropping or running directly to this ride when the park opens at 10 a.m. This should give you one ride, if not 2, before the line gets to its normal hour-long wait. Even on slower days, this ride gets at least a 30-minute wait. If re-riding this ride many times is a high priority for you, I would strongly suggest getting a quick queue, since this will make your wait only a station wait or about 2 to 3 trains. Though I have personally waited 20 to 30 minutes, even in the quick queue line before. Otherwise, you will just have to be okay with an hour-long wait for this coaster. Cheetah Hunt starts off with a small launch. Although not the fastest or strongest launch, this initial launch is my favorite of the 3 launches on Cheetah Hunt, because it just feels powerful. Then you slowly turn around a curve near the Cheetah exhibit before dropping down into a trench to launch for the second time. This time up into Cheetah Hunt's largest element, called a wind catcher. This wind catcher features 2 interlocking helixes that allows the train to slowly wind around before going down Cheetah Hunt's 130-foot drop. This one also into a trench. The slower turns here are nice and allow you to really enjoy the height of this element. The drop offers a very nice pop of airtime that throws you out of your seat without being too steep or too crazy. Then you race through a trench that helps you feel the speed of this coaster before popping up for a slow S-hill before diving back down under a bridge. For some, these elements may appear like filler, but they are truly enjoyable, as you get to feel like a cheetah racing over the savannah. Then you pop up into a slow hotline roll. This inversion keeps your body centered so that you don't have much whip, and it's not taken too fast nor too slow. So you get an inversion without too much of an inversion feeling. Then you go down a curving drop before entering a twisting section that turns back and forth through a canyon, which is another great way this coaster makes you feel like an animal on the hunt. Then you launch one more time, this time over a top hat that gives decent, though not great, ejector airtime, before going over another large S-hill followed by a curve into a ditch, and then a final turn to the left into the brake run, leaving you with the feeling that most coasters don't make turns feel that fun. So, is Cheetah Hunt a family coaster? The lack of a lift hill and the theming seem to have the coaster catering to all ages, But a 130-foot drop is nothing to sneeze at. In fact, many solid roller coasters, such as Kumba and Montu, in the same park, have similar heights with their drops. This is a great warm-up coaster, especially for kids or adults who are scared of drops, as the drop off the Windcatcher does not look too intimidating, but if you can handle it, you should be able to be okay on most drops at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay, or even other roller coasters of a similar size and height. The inversion is also relatively hidden and mild, again offering a nice warm-up element for those growing into riding coasters. The rest of the ride is powerful with its speed. It has the feel of a family coaster mixed with a solid launch coaster, allowing all parties to be happy. The theming adds a further nice touch to satisfy everyone. But is it a family coaster? No. But it has enough universal appeal that most people, especially nowadays, will ride and significantly enjoy this coaster. And if you're scared of coasters, go ahead and give it a try. I'm sure you've been dragged on worse coasters before. Overall though, how good is Cheetah Hunt? Due to the way the Golden Tickets Awards are a popularity contest, Cheetah Hunt has consistently made the top 50 steel coasters. It isn't exactly that good of a coaster, but many people truly enjoy Cheetah Hunt as a solid roller coaster ride. For me, I place it right below SheiKra, as SheiKra's second drop really delivers for me. But right above Fiesta Texas's RMC Raptor in Wonder Woman Golden Lasso coaster, as I feel it is just too short to be a truly world-class coaster. These are both solid coasters, but just not some of my all-time favorites. What are your thoughts on Cheetah Hunt? Is it a family coaster? Is it a great coaster? What are your favorite parts of this unique Busch Gardens Tampa Bay roller coaster? Let me know. And as always, Cup Kun Krap.